Welcome back again to 12 Days of Aglaonemas. We're going to be talking about my Aglaonema Cherry. Y'all, she's tiny but mighty. Don't let this little baby fool you. So, this is actually another beautiful comeback queen. Comeback queen. Comeback. Comeback. Come back. They play comeback. Oh my goodness. Comeback queen. Woo! And so, long story short, I purchased her. She had 3 leaves. It was already a tiny plant. And then she grew 2. And then she died all the way down to 1 leaf. And now look at her. She's doing so good. And honestly, this is actually the 1 leaf that was left whenever it was down to 1 leaf. It's holding on. It's starting to fade, starting to turn yellow. But I was real sad because I purchased this before I purchased my first all red aglaonemas. I had the aglaonema, oh my goodness, it wasn't a suxum, I don't know how to pronounce that, a suxum, aglaonema, oh my goodness, I'll put it up on the screen. So those are my first 2 very red aglaonemas, and they were doing good until they weren't. They both actually died because of rot. And so I was really sad about that, and I thought that's what was going to happen to her. And then whenever she was down to 1 leaf, I put her, she was like 2-3 inches, okay, not that close, 6, 7, 8 inches from a artificial light. She was sitting up under there. I was on top of her waterings like a little, probably every week. I was just like glued to her, staring at her, talking to her, singing to her, telling her how much I love her and that she can't die, because I was still grieving my other red aglaonemas. Not even lying. I was really sad about that, y'all. But just look at her now. So I'm very happy about that. And the beautiful thing about her, these are her new leaves. The new leaves come out in that beautiful light pink, and then they start darkening to more pinkish reddish. Depending on how you look at it, it's pink or red. But yeah, it is called an Aglaonema Cherry, and I love her so much. She's doing so good. And fun fact, usually, well, give or take, I changed the potting mediums, but she's in her same container. And oh, I haven't pushed her out of here in a while. She has a root coming out. She's in her same container and same soil that I purchased her in. So this is actually another purchase from Staying Alive Succulents. Staying Alive Succulents, I've never had any issues with pests, with just any issues at all, point blank. If the plant died, it was because of me, my neglect, or the plant just wasn't meant for me, which the 2 red aglaonemas, they just weren't meant for me, even though I'm going to try again and I already purchased one. That's beside the point. So that to say, like, I like trust the soil and everything. It's completely fine. And yes, so she lives on my aglaonema shelf wall with her little rare aglaonema sisters, and I water her probably once every week and a half, give or take. And yeah, so this is her. I love her. And she just gets north facing window and artificial lighting from my little clip light.